Okay, let's talk about it. I'm almost 2 years out of Chapter 7 bankruptcy. I lost my job at the end of 2022, and I have accumulated a lot of debt. How can I go about paying off my debt to try to buy a home? How long do you think it would be before I could possibly get into the right kind of predicament to buy a home? And would a Chapter 13 bankruptcy be a better option? So first thing, you can definitely buy a home after you file bankruptcy. For a Chapter 7, it's going to be 4 years for a conventional loan. It's going to be 3 years for any government-backed loan. So like VA, USDA, or FHA loan. Okay, so we're going to break this down. One of the first things is, do you have an income now? I understand that you lost your job, but have you built up an income that was what you were making or more, that you can start showing a lender that you have a consistent income, that you have the ability to pay a mortgage? The next thing is going to be credit. So typically I tell people to try to get a 640 or above. There are many loan products that allow you to not have a 640. So don't come for me. But I would think that you have better options to be choosy in what loan type that you take when you have a better credit score. So I'm promoting financial stability all day, every day. So that's one of the things I would aim for. What have you done in those 2 years since that Chapter 7 that's going to allow you to show the lender that you have a good credit profile and show the lender that you are able to responsibly handle credit? For options, it can be a secured credit card. Chime Bank has a debit card that reports to your credit, and then Self also has some options. As for filing a Chapter 13 bankruptcy being a better option, typically a lender is going to look at that and say that you filed a Chapter 13 shortly after a Chapter 7, and that's going to be a huge red flag. I don't know what the rules or laws are and how long you can file bankruptcy again, but I know from a lender standpoint, that's going to be a huge red flag. And of course, last but not least, how do you go about paying off your debt to buy a home? So first, to answer the other part of your question, I can't give you an exact timeline because I don't know your exact numbers and I don't like giving out cookie cutter solutions. So I'm going to give you a how-to. First, you're going to create a debt repayment plan by listing all of your debts, what you owe, minimum payments, interest rates, all of that. And then you're going to decide how you're going to pay it off. Debt snowball or debt avalanche are very popular methods. In order for you to do that, though, you're going to have to create a budget for your income and expenses to identify how much money you have to put towards this debt. Send your questions. I'm Nia. I drop down-to-earth money and home buying tips for high-achieving women seeking the financial stability they desire and deserve. I wrote this book, Life is Short, Buy the House, to help you become a financially savvy and educated homeowner.